it's Christmas Eve, and believe it or not, we're still going with the 12 one-shots of Christmas. And, yeah, believe it or not, this is Namco Museum DS. And, well, guess what's on this bad boy? Now, I figured I could do a little bit of everything since, well, there's a lot that you can actually play, so we're going to go into the arcade, and because there's plenty to choose from in the arcade, that means I can do a little bit of everything. So, like I said, there's no point in trying to beat everything when you just do a little bit of everything and, everybody would be pleased. So let's see. We have Galaxian, 1979. That's a great year. I was born in 1979, April 11th, 1979. Then, of course, there's Pac-Man, our family's favorite game. It runs in the family, folks. It runs in the family. My mom is into Pac-Man. You can hear her in the background because she likes Pac-Man. Anyway. No, she can't hear, but she knows she likes Pac-Man because my dad often beat her in Pac-Man. She's never been the same ever since then. We have my favorite, my personal favorite, Galaga of 1981. Let's see what else. The Tower of Druaga. Yeah, if I ever wanted to do a better version of Tower of Druaga, I'd do the DS version. Just saying. Then we have Mappy, 1983. See, 1984, I think I was 5 years old. I remember seeing this game at a Chuck E. Cheese, and I was a little kid. So that was my first brush with Mappy. Then Xevious, which was in 1982. And my second personal favorite, Dig Dug 2, Trouble in Paradise. I still remember those days when I had it on Nintendo. Alright, actually tried to beat it on Nintendo. It never did work. I'm weird like that. I'm really weird. Okay, sorry about that. I was being told that we don't have a pole for our tree because we're missing one part of our tree, and that's the reason why we haven't had our tree up since. So on that note, yeah. So yeah, I can pick anything. I can pretty daggone well as I please. So, in this case, we got. Let's start with my year first. Let's start with Galaxian, and like I said, I'm just gonna make every one of these games count. And yeah, let's do this. One moment. Oh, by the way, let me show you the opening. If I haven't showed you the opening, here it is. Yeah, you don't ever come between a Pac-Man and his power pellet. I don't think Galaga works. So we won't be playing Galaga. Galaxian, rather. Alright, yeah, let's go arcade. Galaxian doesn't seem to work, so I'm going to jump over to our family's favorite game, Pac-Man. There we go. We got ourselves Pac-Mans! And also, we can also set up game settings, so if we so need to, we can do that. So, let's see. Let's make it 5 lives. Excuse me. And 10,000 is fine. Let's confirm that. Yes, let's apply those changes. Next settings, let's see what kind of settings. That's fine. Yeah, unpause it. Therefore, yeah, we're playing classic Pac-Man first. Galaxian doesn't seem to work, so, you know. So here we go with classic Pac-Man. Oh, so many classic memories playing this game. Oh, you've no idea. Yeah, it's a little something for everybody, you know. It's... And my mom can hear this in the background. Now, to be honest, I have like 2 different versions of this. I have the PlayStation version and the... Damn. Did I mention... Did I mention I have the PlayStation version and the GameCube version? I'm right here, you dumb son of a bitch! Since I'm playing this on emulator, it's a tad bit slower. Oh crap. Oh crap! Yeah, the emulation is pretty slow. So emulation is kind of like iffy. emulation's kind of slow, so I kind of make my motion kind of really, really laggy. You're kidding. Really? Yeah. We're gonna need to fix that. Let's see. Settings 2. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Screen settings is fine. Let's see, what about our game screen? I'll try it this way. Because I had to give myself the benefit of the doubt just to play it twice. So it's a little something for everybody, you know? Oh, come on! That move was bullshit! Then again, this classic Pac-Man. I know the bloodline has to be strong in this generation. Get away from me! Yeah. As you can see, it's a bit slow, so man. Why do I keep running into these ghost monsters? Ghost monsters. Yeah, that's what we used to call them back in the day. Ghost monsters. We didn't call them ghosts. We just called them ghost monsters. Now, if I can at least pass one stage, that'd be perfectly fine. I should really just... God damn it. Yeah, the DS version is just not my version. If I was playing it on natural DS, I could probably say something different. However, this is emulation, and emulation can be quite difficult. Yeah. So, let's see. I think we're done with Pac-Man. Because really... No, we're not going to reset the game. Who says we need to reset the game? What we need to do is we need to go back. Oh wait, there's dip switches? Seriously, there was dip switches. Really? Yeah. And micro options. Boy, they got some hardcore options here. Let's see. And let's see. I know, this is something I'm just trying to get out. I can't even get out of it. Oh yeah, hints. Like I need hints on how to play Pac-Man. Yeah. Yeah, let's go back. We've done Pac-Man. Now let's go to my favorite game of 1981. Galaga! Yes, Galaga. And just to be fair, yeah, this is all Galaga. It's fairly slow compared to the other versions of Galaga I've done, like the NES version and the arcade version. Of course, you know how Galaga really is. So again, let's fix this. Bump it up to 5. Let's see, 30 to... Damn. 30 to... let's make it somewhat simple. Yeah. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. So apply those changes. And let's see. Yeah. I think that'll do. Yeah, let's unpause the game. Because we're going to be playing some Galaga. Oh, okay, that's my turbo, okay. Yes, if I'm going to be playing Galaga, I'm going to be playing it in turbo fire mode. Don't be mad. It is still my game. And it's a gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, Skyrim, Saints Row. Kids play compared to this. Kids play compared to this. This is where the action is. This is where the action was back in the day. This is where true gamers lie right here. That's what's wrong today. It's like, oh, you don't play Galaga. Galaga's an old game. So, well, I'll admit to this. At least it's better than the shit we got now. Yeah, Halo. In comparison to everything else, Even in slow motion, I still have it. Nope. I don't want to be part of that tractor beam. Yeah, the game can be salvaged. Yeah, the game can easily be salvaged. Challenging stage. I usually get around maybe 28 of these things. Still think the best version emulated is the NES version. That and the arcade version. Yeah, 22. I still got it. Even in the arcade, it was always 22. Surprised Rally X is not in. Ooh! Rally X is not in here. Yep, Pac-Man's in here. Yeah, the real season for giving is always Pac-Man and Galaga. Yeah, this goes to show you, yeah, I still got it. After so many years. I still got it. I haven't lost it. I still got it. Even on emulation as bad as this, I still have it. No, 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 no. Oh. It's getting close. It's getting close. I still got it. Stage 5. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm unbeatable! For I'm an 80s kid! Oh, kamikaze. I mean, for those who lived in the 80s, only those in the 80s can understand. This was back in the day in which, this is what was all about. You against the computer. How well you were against the computer. Yes, please get back in formation so I can shoot you. Haha, still got you. Stage 6. And I remain unchallenged. Even if I get blown up, I remain unchallenged. Am I gonna get shot now? Am I gonna get kamikaze? Let's see what's gonna happen. I got kamikaze. Oh well. That was a nice run though. 30% shot ratio. I keep forgetting. So yeah, that was Galaga. One of my one of my best known games that I grew up with. So with that, yeah, let's return to the game selection screen. Because we got 3 more games, or rather 4 more games that need playing. Xevious! Now it's funny, this game has an interesting history because in Ridge Racer 4, or rather R4, there's mention of Xevious in one of the teams you select, and it's rather funny. So let's play some Xevious. That's so devious for if it's Xevious. And yes, believe it or not, yeah, that's what they're called. Sovalus. Or Sovalus. That's the name of your car, the Sovalu. I kind of find it funny. Like, oh, yeah, it's called Sovalu. Yeah, let's apply those changes because, home version, I go by home version rules. Actually, my zapper must be on. My blaster must be on. 30 seconds straight. Confirm that. Thank you. Alright, so, without further ado, let's play some Xevious. Well, Xevious doesn't really have any music, so yeah, it's Xevious. Xevious is so devious. Yeah, this is a game that predates all other top-down shooters. One of those weird games that... One of those weird games that I remember I never had a recollection of playing. Shit, I'm almost about to get myself shut down because of one person telling me to turn it down. That's terrible. You're trying to do a morning recording and all of a sudden, turn it down, turn it down. Pretty sure nobody actually gives a damn. But what I may do is, after this, I may just stop on this 6 and then pick up on the other 6. I'm actually doing pretty damn good. Except, I'm getting my ass shot down. But these are one of Namco's finest. One that predates when we were all kids. When our parents took us to the arcades. Yeah, we often forget, you know, we had good times back then. It's always about the good times because when you're grown up, you tend to forget, you know, you were a kid once, you want to relive your childhood. Not in my family, it's all about being depressed in my family. I don't know why that is though. I really don't. I mean, I really don't understand it in my family. It's like I do these Let's Plays because I enjoy playing old video games. I usually play old games because hardly any people remember this. Hardly any people these days remember what the hell this is. I mean, that's the only reason why I do the games that I do. Because I have a good eye for games. You can ask my girlfriend. I have a good eye for games. I I have a good eye for anything, really. So, you know, that's the reason why I play these games. But yeah, that's Xevious. Real fun but challenging game, which I don't think it has an ending, so yeah. Moving on. We're going to jump over to another game, one in which I really remember so well. And to be quite honest, I remember only seeing it at Toys R Us, but never did play it. You spelled Mewkeys wrong, man! Yeah, so let's play Mappy. Mappy! Starring Mappy as Micropolice. Godu as the boss, the big hit, and Mewkey as Naughty Folks. Naughty Folks? I don't think Mewkey would be a Naughty Folks. So basically, when you jump on a trampoline, you get 10 points. And hit by door, 50 points? I guess. A microwave. Points different. And of course, in Mappy, you play as the title character, in which you must pick up various art objects and other valuables from the Mewkeys. How the hell they spelled that is just so wrong. I'll see how you spelled Mewkeys wrong. It's spelled Mewkie. Mewkie. And if they catch you, well, you're done for. Basically. So, let's play some Mappy. I know, it feels like I'm playing a radio tune in it. Oh, shoot. Yeah, plenty of games have been cloned by this one game. How do I open the door? I have to be on the other side? It's kind of like Pac-Man in reverse. Alright, let's try Mappy again. All about getting points. And it's all about not getting captured. But it's all about having fun, really. I think that's what's wrong with... I think that's what's wrong with many games these days. Yay! Ow. Oh, my anus! My poor little anus! My poor little anus! Oh, that was fun. Because when the mice are away, the cats will play. Yeah. That's how I see it. When the mice are really away, the cats are gonna play. So, since we've done that, I think it's time to do a little something called the Tower of Druaga. Yes, I'm about to do the only game in which was the original request that I got from one of my subscribers, Sheena Marie Block. She wanted me to do the Tower of Druaga, but the thing was, the arcade version, I couldn't really get past the arcade version because it was dark and I needed one item, and because of stupid luck, I could not get the damn item. So, let's see how well I'm going to do in the Tower of Druaga. Because, yeah, the Tower of Druaga is no joke, man. It's just no joke. I mean, the Tower of Druaga just does not jerk around. It's just that bad. I mean, to just go about... No. 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 Yeah. Just to go around and try to actually save one woman in 60 floors. You don't think that would drive a man nuts? That would drive a man nuts, pardon. Alright. So, yeah. This is the Tower of Druaga. The only game in which I did like 3 runs of it and still nothing changed. See? Nothing changed. Not even the score. The score, it stayed the same. Oh, man. I'm going to get up as far as I can. I'm going to try to get as far as I can on this game. Therefore, it's just saying I'm just going to play straight through it as much as I can till I die. So, the story of the Tower of Druaga goes as this. In another time in another world, the Blue Crystal Rod kept the kingdom in peace, but the evil demon Druaga had the rod and the main key in the tower. The Prince Gilgamesh wore gold armor and attacked monsters to help key in the Tower of Druaga. Yeah, I'm convinced. How about you? Boy, this game. This game! Wow, they actually gave him a sword slash. It plays out like Bomberman. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I'd look for a new job just to find one woman in a 60-floor tower. Oh, and you get a second quest, namely called Another Druaga. Yeah. I think I mentioned this before, but if I haven't mentioned it, it's probably because of a practice run. But I have to say this. All I'd say is the nookie better be worth it. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. There, that's what I did wrong. I forgot I had Turbo Fire still activated. You know, if it's like that, I'd rather play the Nightmare of Druaga, okay? But a little history about this game. This game has a slight bit of history. Because, well, Gilgamesh's armor is mentioned in a Tales game in which I don't know of. And it's also an anime. Now, I never actually saw the anime, but I'm pretty sure it follows the game's story. In fact, I'm pretty sure it follows the game's story to the T. You know what? I wouldn't mind wanting to see the anime. I think this is where we got the idea for Bomberman. I mean, really, like this, I don't see nothing wrong with this. It's just, what is it with Namco and mazes? Yeah. I mean, every time you play a Namco game, that's their motif. It has to have a maze with it. Oh shit, that was good. That was a good move. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. One moment. Ah! Crap. I guess it's the recorder. The recorder and the emulator. Yeah. How in the world did I get hit? Now, the highest I've ever went to was 21, but I was using cheats. Oh, you ass! Well, really, that's as far as I would actually get with this game. Really? One moment. Aye. At least I made it to the best five. So there you have it. I basically played the entire Druaga. And I expected to beat it because it's one of those games that will drive you nuts if you dare to try to beat it. Now the last of the last of the last, in which you see my name is number 2 on that list. The last of the last of this madness we like to call Namco Museum is probably one of my personal favorites. Dig Dug 2, Trouble in Paradise. Dig Dug is an interesting, and I do mean interesting, game because really, Dig Dug 2, aka Dig Dug 2 Trouble in Paradise, it just has something about it that I like. And since then, well, you know, if anybody has heard of Mr. Driller series, yeah, that's the son of Dig Dug. Mr. Driller is the son of Dig Dug, in which, well, Taizo Hori, as he is called, his actual name is Taizo Hori. And his son takes up the family business of Dorining Excavation. So yeah, this is the last of my my personal favorite of these games. And just like classic Douglag, you use your pump to poke a hole in your in your enemies, namely the Frygars and the Pukas. Look, they're not related to me, okay? The Pukas are not related to me at all. Oh, another thing. You can get rid of... You can actually get rid of the island by just drilling. I remember I used to play this... I used to rent this game when we actually had a video store. You're not going nowhere. I mean, this is one of these fun games you just really want to pick up. And yes, it is for Nintendo DS. Get away from me, Frygar! Get away from me, Poka! Like I said, the Pukas are not related to me. Oh yeah. Pop them Frygars! Pop them Pukas! That's what it's all about. Where you going, Puka? Well, I guess what I could do is do this. It's one thing I'm really good at, it's pumping. Pumping and drilling. That's one thing I'm really good at, pumping and drilling. So I have 3 Pukas. Now 2. Now 1. I'm guessing it's starting to spell something. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Oh, Bobby. It's one thing I know how to do very well. Is pump and drill. I didn't mean to do that. This is why I never take my work with me to vacation. This is why I never take work with me while I'm on vacation. Come here. I told you I know my dig dug. Okay, that looks like a puka. Shit. Well, like I said, this is as far as I'll probably get to. But this is the last game, so I'm gonna make it count. Ah, fudge. Oh well. Round 10 is probably the highest I can actually get on Dig Dug without dying so much. But yeah, I certainly hope you have enjoyed a little bit of everything in this little bundle for our hour, which we call Namco Museum DS. And for that, I hope you have enjoyed the first 6 games of the 12 one-shots of Christmas. Join me tonight as I actually finish up with the last 6 one-shots before the big day of Christmas. So, with that, this is Pookie7, and this was Namco Museum DS for the Nintendo DS. Just like so. And on that note, I want to leave you with a little something. I want to leave you with a little something. And that little something I want to leave you guys with is this. If I can actually get to it. I shall leave you with the theme song of the Tower of Druaga. So with that, folks, wish you the most merriest of Christmases, and you have a good one. See you soon. Because why not?